Have you ever noticed something strange? The smartest person you know isn't always the wealthiest. Think about that for a second. The person with the highest test scores, the person who can explain complex theories, the person everyone calls a genius, often isn't the person building the biggest business. Meanwhile, someone with far less academic achievement, someone who isn't considered exceptionally brilliant, somehow manages to create extraordinary wealth. But is intelligence overrated? Not exactly. But what if intelligence comes with a hidden cost? What if the very thing you've been told is your greatest advantage has quietly become the biggest obstacle standing between you and financial freedom? Because wealth doesn't reward perfect thinking. It rewards effective action. And that's where many highly intelligent people get trapped. They can see every risk, every flaw, every possible failure, every reason something might not work. And while they're still analyzing, someone else has already started, already learned, already adapted, already won. In today's Wealth Hike episode, we're uncovering the smart person's curse. You'll discover why high intelligence often creates analysis paralysis, why intellectual ego can secretly limit income, why average performers sometimes outperform brilliant minds, and most importantly, how to rewire your thinking for wealth in a world increasingly powered by AI and rapid execution. Because by the end of this video, you may realize that becoming wealthy isn't about thinking more. It's about acting differently. Let's begin. Part 1. The High IQ Analysis Paralysis Trap. Imagine you're standing at the edge of a diving board. Most people see one thing, the water. But highly intelligent people often see 1,000 things. What if the water is too cold? What if the angle is wrong? What if I land incorrectly? What if there's a better diving board somewhere else? What if I should spend another week researching proper technique? The result? No jump. This is the hidden weakness of intelligence. The smarter you become, the easier it becomes to construct endless simulations inside your mind. Your brain becomes a prediction machine. You can imagine every scenario before it happens. At first, this seems like a superpower, but eventually, it becomes a prison. Because real life doesn't reward perfect predictions. Real life rewards movement. Many future entrepreneurs spend years preparing. They read books, watch videos, study markets, analyze trends, build spreadsheets, create plans, revise plans, then revise them again. They convince themselves they're being responsible, but often, they're simply delaying discomfort. Meanwhile, someone else launches a simple business, makes mistakes, learns quickly, adjusts, and gains real-world experience. The intelligent observer remains stuck in theory. The imperfect executor gains momentum. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Knowledge without action creates the illusion of progress. You feel productive. You feel prepared. You feel intelligent. But your bank account doesn't reward preparation alone. The market only rewards execution. And execution requires uncertainty. There comes a point where additional thinking produces diminishing returns. The smartest move becomes action. Not another hour of analysis. Not another course. Not another strategy session. Action. Because every successful business was built by people willing to move before they felt completely ready. Part 2. The intellectual ego and the need to be right. Let's go deeper. Many intelligent people don't just want success. They want to be right. And that's a very different goal. Being right feels good. It protects your identity. It confirms your intelligence. It earns respect. But wealth creation often requires something uncomfortable. Being wrong repeatedly. Think about entrepreneurship. You launch something. The market rejects it. You adjust. You try again. Customers ignore it. You adjust again. Eventually, you discover what works. Notice something? The market doesn't care how smart you are. The market only responds to value. Yet intellectual ego creates resistance. Many intelligent people become emotionally attached to their ideas. They spend months building elegant systems, sophisticated frameworks, complex products, perfect plans. Then reality arrives. Customers don't care. And instead of adapting, They defend the idea, because changing direction feels like admitting failure. But successful entrepreneurs understand a different principle. The goal isn't to prove you're correct. The goal is to discover what's profitable. One mindset seeks validation. The other seeks feedback. One protects the ego. The other builds wealth. The market rewards the second. Every major business success is ultimately a conversation with reality. Reality constantly provides feedback. The question is simple. Will you listen? Or will you keep trying to prove you're right? Because wealth rarely goes to the smartest theorist. It usually goes to the fastest learner. Part 3. The Curse of the High-Paying Comfort Zone. Now let's talk about something even more dangerous. Comfort. Many highly intelligent people build impressive careers. Great education. Great credentials. Great salaries. Great stability. From the outside, everything looks successful. And often it is. But there's a hidden problem. High income can reduce urgency. Imagine two people. The first earns a comfortable six-figure salary. The second has limited financial security. Who is more likely to take extreme action? Who is more likely to build something scalable? Who is more likely to challenge the status quo? Often, it's the person with fewer comforts. Because necessity creates movement. Comfort creates maintenance. This doesn't mean successful careers are bad. Far from it. The issue is psychological. A high salary can become a substitute for wealth creation. It provides enough reward to reduce risk-taking, but not enough freedom to create extraordinary wealth. This is sometimes called the golden handcuffs. The lifestyle expands. Expenses increase. Responsibilities grow. And suddenly, leaving becomes difficult. You become highly skilled at operating within a system, instead of building your own. Years pass. Promotions arrive. Income rises. Yet the underlying equation stays the same. You exchange time for money. True wealth generally comes from leverage, ownership, assets, scalable systems, businesses, investments, things that continue producing value even when you're not actively working. The challenge isn't escaping a career. The challenge is avoiding permanent comfort, because comfort often feels safe, until you realize it's preventing growth. Part 4. The Midwit Paradox and the Power of Simplification. Here's one of the most fascinating patterns in business. Sometimes average thinkers outperform brilliant thinkers. Not because they're smarter, but because they're simpler. They choose one path, one offer, one audience, one strategy. Then they execute relentlessly. Highly intelligent people often do the opposite. They identify dozens of possibilities, dozens of opportunities, dozens of improvements, dozens of alternatives. The result? Scattered focus. Imagine two entrepreneurs. One creates a simple service solving a clear problem. The other designs an incredibly sophisticated solution with endless features. Guess who usually wins? The one customers understand. Because complexity impresses creators. Simplicity attracts buyers. Many people secretly overcomplicate things because complexity feels intelligent. But customers don't purchase complexity. They purchase outcomes. The business world repeatedly rewards simplicity. Simple offers. Simple messaging. Simple systems. Simple execution. Think about some of the most successful businesses. They often solve straightforward problems. Not because the founders lacked intelligence, but because they understood something deeper. Simplicity scales. Complexity slows. The smartest people eventually learn how to remove unnecessary layers. They stop trying to appear intelligent and start focusing on being effective. Because wealth creation is often less about innovation and more about consistent execution of proven principles. Part 5. Rewiring your brain for decisive execution. So how do you escape the smart person's curse? How do you turn intelligence into an advantage again? Start with this concept. Strategic ignorance. Not ignorance in the traditional sense. Intentional focus. Most information doesn't change your outcome. Yet many people consume endless content every day. More podcasts, more books, more news, more opinions, more strategies, more theories. Eventually, information becomes noise. The wealthy learn to identify the vital few actions that matter most. The famous 80-20 principle applies here. A small percentage of actions produce most results. Find those actions. Obsess over them. Ignore the rest. Create a bias toward action. Before asking, what could go wrong? What is the smallest step I can take today? Action creates clarity. Thinking rarely does. And now, in 2026, this principle has become even more important. Because AI has changed the game. Information is abundant. Ideas are abundant. Analysis is abundant. Everyone has access to powerful tools. Raw intelligence is becoming less rare. Execution is becoming more valuable. The advantage today isn't knowing everything. The advantage is moving quickly, testing quickly, learning quickly, adapting quickly. AI can help generate ideas. AI can help research. AI can help organize information. But AI cannot replace consistent execution. The future belongs to people who combine human judgment with decisive action. People who stop waiting for certainty. People who stop seeking perfection. People who start building. Because speed now compounds faster than knowledge. And consistency compounds faster than talent. So let's bring everything together. If you're highly intelligent, your challenge may not be a lack of knowledge. It may be an excess of it. Too much analysis. Too much caution. Too much need for certainty. Too much attachment to being right. The uncomfortable reality is this. Your intelligence can either become your greatest asset or your most sophisticated excuse. The choice is yours. Will you spend the next year perfecting plans? Or executing them? Will you keep collecting information? Or start creating results? Will you protect your ego? Or pursue growth? Because wealth isn't built by people who know the most. It's built by people who consistently act on what they know. Remember this. Perfection is expensive. Action is profitable. And the gap between where you are today and where you want to be financially may simply be the distance between thinking and doing. If this message challenged your perspective, make sure to subscribe to Wealth Hike. Because on this channel, we don't just talk about making money. We talk about building the mindset that creates lasting wealth. Leave a comment below. What is one action you've been postponing because of overthinking? And more importantly, what's the first step you're going to take today? Thanks for watching. And remember, the market doesn't reward the smartest person in the room. It rewards the person willing to move. We'll see you in the next Wealth Hike video.